single time. Alright, for some reason, like, my headphones randomly will reset my microphone. Pretty annoying. Alright, so let's break some stuff. I did more work on, like, tileables for walls and stuff, and, like, getting that figured out. I forgot if I did that all on stream. I think I did some, not. I don't know. It's been a weird week. But we now got a couple of different variations that we'll be able to switch between. And yeah. So get to it. Alright, so today I was going to work on some of the NPCs and stuff. First thing first, we have an inventory component. I'll probably have to double check that I don't call like the player in that. Because I forget. It's been too long. And then what we want to do for dialogue. I know there's like a built-in dialogue base thing now. Something it's like, I don't remember what it's called. It doesn't matter. We're not using it. I'm just trying to bring it up. Like add default things, just some coins, you know. 100. And then yeah, let's figure this out. Okay, so on overlap box, I think it's on this one that we're actually calling stuff. Okay, so on, no, this is leave radius, this is main interact. So this would be, I don't know why we're resetting this, or what was happening there. But what we should do is do, I think I have the dialogue widgets already. I know I think I imported the base class, my other stuff. Dialogue? Maybe I didn't. Alright, let's see. Dialogue. Okay, so I have the dialogue class, but not the dialogue widget. Okay. For now, we can remake that realistically. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Had a early morning at the gym. Wednesday is normally my long day, so I was there. Like 3 hours, but that's because friggin' my brother like was taking forever on some stuff. But good day. Alright, so we're gonna push a widget either way. Socials? Is that the thing? Oh, no S. I was waiting for this one, since I said no S. I wasn't expecting the other. It should be just. Wait, I typed Discord. I didn't even write the right command. That's funny. I need to update that too because obviously Twitter is no longer Twitter. Even though they still use Twitter links and X links. And other stuff. Alright, so we got that. We can just make this. Let's go. Make a folder for this. That shows you though I'm used to always typing the social command. Not the other one. Widget. Activate. Alright, let's go. Overlay. But yeah, how about you? What are you up to today? You just chilling out, running the Not the Beer Store? I would love to do like an emote or like a we should do like Circa does and have like a something that triggers on screen when we talk about that and joke about it. And I think that'd be fun to do. Oh, I also forgot I turned down my mic, so hopefully you guys can actually hear me over the music. I had to turn it down. A 4 channel. I mean, I hope. I don't know. I am also doing bad in talking far from it today. Okay, cool. So let's do an overlay, and then we're gonna do another overlay. I always do that. Overlay. Might be better as like a just chilling for the most part, trying to keep track of. Damn, shipment's late. Oh, that's funny. All right, so we're gonna do align to bottom. I did an image. What we could do, and then from here. Oh, where'd that image go? Wait, it's there. I can physically see it. Oh, it's because I'm searching overlay. I was gonna be like, what the hell just happened? Alright, so image, and then this overlay. Let's set to, so, overlay, set a bottom padding of like 150, right? It's probably gonna need more. We'll align like that, and then here we go. Image size. Okay, so 100. 700. Make this like 250. 225. Let's be picky. Alright, cool. And then we can change to like oh, this doesn't have what's called now, huh? I guess it can be material at the end of the day. And then go here, say text. So that would be from there. Obviously, white on white does not work. We need some top padding. And then left padding. I guess we can just do an overall around of like 10, 20. There we go. And then for here, so this can be set. And then I'm thinking we'll do like the person's name. like a portrait over here. Something. It depends on if I want to draw that. Which I'm not sure. Alright, and then let's do from there. So this overlay, let's have, or I guess this is where we could have a vertical. I was gonna say technically we could have like a sub widget for all the buttons. I mean, no matter what, it's gonna be a child widget of some kind of like vertical box. Vertical box. So vertical box here. And then from there we do butts. Button base, I think. Or main button. I forget which one's which. I need to have a better name there, eh? So that is main button. So it's this one. We could probably dynamically do that, but and then what we can do is actually just say, I'm trying to think like the best way to overlay to this. I guess we would replace this here with a, or wrap with a horizontal box, right? And then this goes here, and then that's where we could put like a spacer, or just set the overlap higher. So spacer. Nope. There we go. So spacer size. Okay, so that's the downside about a spacer. It will go to both of them. Okay, so let's do this instead. Let's say this vertical box. Adding a do that, but let's go so left 150. Okay, no matter what, it does that, eh? Or I guess, did that just move or also shrink? Okay, so that just moves it. I think the other was, or at least that's what it looked like. Okay, cool. I hate UMG. No, it's fine. Okay, cool. And then from there, it would be these. That would need a, you know, padding on all sides. Type of thing. Cool. And then let's just in case. And then we'll just have it where it only shows one option or all of them. And then what we need to do, so this is where it gets tricky, is I think this should be in the center still, right? So whatever this is in length, let's do half, or I guess it would be this, right? So it'd be 150 plus the length of this. All right. Where was this mentioned? Also, not that I care. I'm honestly just too lazy to have them in my profile. Mainly because it just, you get tons of people on Twitch, because Twitch is really terrible place. I mean, I would say they're right here too. Oh no. I'm an avatar though, so it's kind of hard to tell. Like, I love the fake outrage there. All right, let's see. Okay, so that would be offset this, transform. Okay. Get this one. There we go. But also, what a great way to say hello. Right. Oh, I should have used. We used the wrong font or the wrong thing here. So this is text. Moment. So we can use our style. Did I? Oh no, this is the wrong one. Oh, they're all named so similarly. And text block. There we go. All right. Okay, and then we can't shut that because this is set. So we can set this block. $20, $30. Interesting. What are these ones done? Is this a... I'm thinking the size box is changing this one. Yeah. This is the same. And it's also all caps, obviously. Radius. Oh no, it's not width. It's these ones. Yellow. $40. There we go. Variable. Main. This way. Probably gonna read. Uh-oh. Which class is which? Let's see. Go here. That is underscore, and then the other one. Okay, so I think the underscore are the one that is the one in blueprints, and then the other one is going to be C++, right? Yeah. Let's check what it is. I think it's empty. But we can move everything to it. Then we can access it in a couple more classes. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So we do nothing in it. And we literally could just do this. To get the variable types. Let's go. Boop. Oh, we'll have to make the dialogue. Oh, let me just literally. I like doing this, then I don't have to type. Ta-da. Obviously. Oh my goodness. Visual Studio, please. All I did was paste something. Alright, so this one isn't moved over because it's a struct. It's the struct, I think it's, if I remember right, it's like some random stuff. Let's see what it is. And then these are easy enough where it's all just the names and stuff. We can probably change like these, the categories, and then add them. So like we can set it to be added to a mesh, like a bundle, so that we can only load certain stuff in. Right. Alright, so this is a struct that is an array. If I remember right, I mean, we can just literally do this S struct, S dialog. Very little. I mean, maybe some mission stuff, right? I have to declare I made the struct somewhere. Oh, I'm in. That's why. I'm just looking in the wrong. Here we go. S dialog. Wait. Like the typing? Oh. We had that. So, not in this game, but in my main project, if we compile that, that's how all the dialogue works, is like the typewriter type. Where it's like one letter at a time. And you can skip it if you want, if that's what you mean. But I'm imagining it's gonna be like, you know, obviously like random hellos. It's gonna be if there's mission dialogue, you know, or like them telling you a hint of where to explore. Okay, so this is... Okay, I'm trying to think why I did this. I think it's because then we can add things to the... Like we can add things to it, right? If we set it in the actual... Because otherwise we'd be able to just read the S dialogue data. And I think my plan was... Or no, what I do is literally say... Huh. I think these three, like this part was brought in from my other project. Oh, speaking of compiling something, I think I have to. We're just gonna delete this right now. We'll save that. An option to antagonize the character. Perfect option. I forget if this is, if I can open it or not. I mean, for now, just for here, so no. So let's go back to Visual Studio. I can show off that dialogue system working. We don't need it the same exact way. Watch as it tries to compile the whole editor. It messes me up. Also, it's gonna fail because the editor is open. We can also just use the blueprint one for now. Until I know what I was trying to put in there. I think it was to expand like data without like anything that wasn't per, or like per character data, right? So like you would keep the name in there, you'd keep the like that sort of thing. So for now, to get the widgets and all that set up, we can just use the other version. But since I compiled this, we might as well look at it. At least the dialogue system, which I think we can just drag and drop. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. That's kind of cool. Alright, looking at Discord. It's all new feature. Alright, this will take a second. Open. Oh, that's making it into the game either way, bud. Also, I forget that I have that, right? Is that for the name generator, right? I always forget I have that until someone brings it up, and I'm just like, oh yeah. That's the thing. Same with the other day when someone did the, like, timeout. Where I timed someone else, I timed them out for it. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just breaking Unreal stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, I finished more like desserts too. They look pretty good. Like a far distance. This has sprinkles on it, but you can't even tell. Look at all this detail that went nowhere. Can you rig a... you can now, yeah. There's a skeletal... let me see. Metahuman's weird because it has, like, its own stuff for it. Where, like, Metahuman, you technically don't have to rig. But you can now, like, you can make animations with sequencer and stuff. That's what the new, animation, I forget which one it is. But basically, like, with control rig, that's been a thing for a while. You can actually download this sample. Let me show you. They actually had, like, when control rig released, they'd release a sample of, like, animating in editor, but they've just made it a lot easier, with 5.4. If you watch today's talks and stuff. But in the... I hope it's still here. Hello? Oh, maybe it's not here anymore. They might not have updated it for UE5, but it was definitely used when, yeah, I guess not. I guess it's not a launcher anymore. But there used to be a control rig demo. I mean, you can kind of see in here, if you download just the MetaHumans project, it's already rigged. And it's just gotten easier from there. Where, like, with control rig, you can basically, you open up sequencer, and you can have your control rig set up, and then you just do, like, each animation frame, whatever, which is nice because, like, there's the built-in, like, you can just see it in editor, right? But then you can also, there's now even, like, skeletal, you can actually make a skeleton for your animation. I mean, skeleton for your character in the game, technically, if you weren't using the MetaHuman creator. Oh, this isn't a skeleton. So, like, I would just recommend looking at that stuff. Hello? Character. Right, so now that you can actually... Like what you saw on the UE stream? I mean, I wasn't able to catch the first one. But, I mean, they always got really cool stuff. For the most part, I've already seen it. Because it's been in for a while. And I like to play around with the new Unreal. The Beginner's Guide. No, I haven't. you're planning a short film in UE, but full confusion. I mean, honestly, there's Unreal's definitely set up for it. I actually have some friends that do. They make like TV shows, and they do it all inside Unreal. But yeah, I'm trying to find it now. I think I have it disabled actually. But you can do everything basically. You can sell it. You can tell it. I think you just go to sequencer now, right? Got you interested? Let me check it out. I'll just save the name for later. All right, will do. Okay, it's like Stanley Parable. Cool. That game's freaking amazing. I don't do animations, as you can tell, because I don't remember where the window is. Hey, Dev, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream today. But yeah, now I think I don't have the plugin. I was looking for this. I think it was crashing my editor. Oh yeah, no, it is here. You know what? I think you do this now. Watch this. Hey, Woggy, thanks for the follow. Nice. Oh yeah, it's here. I think now. No? Where is it? Now I don't even know. I don't even know, man. Like, shows you how much I use. Oh yeah, here you go. So like you could now do like edit in control or edit it sequencers, right? And like there's a lot of cool. Oh yeah, get some sleep. I appreciate it. Thank you. Also, I gotta figure out a way to see the YouTube subs. For some reason, like there's not a system for that. Like I know it showed on screen, but I can never hear it. Now I'm gonna end up animating something because we brought it up. So that's what like this stuff is for. I know they updated it even more now. And then like if I add a control rig, you can do more cool stuff. I wonder if it's in the docs since they didn't update this fully. But like it's here, right? So like we can actually take this. If I left that window open, we'd see it, and then I'd be able to like change this animation, and create new ones off of it. I didn't even see that it opened it over here. Whoa, hello. That was weird. Animation motion warping? I haven't used it myself yet. But if I end up animating stuff, and Canny, I hope. Thanks for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Also, how's it going, Shadow? Really would nice. Can you animate it manually? Manually? In Blender, you have to do pose mode and move the bones like that. I mean, I would say it depends on what you mean manually, because it's definitely still like you gotta set keyframes. But like I think sequencer is a little nicer than like Blender's. Like, how do I say this correctly? Blender's animation suite is really amazing and it's really improved, but there's something wrong with the Blender to Unreal, especially if you're doing multiple animations on a rig. Yeah, I'm doing good. Where like that, like the track system ends up getting messed up or something along the line, where I think making them in editor is kind of nice because there's a little more control. But I think it all depends on like the control rig you make, right? How much control you actually want to get. All right, let's actually work on this. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna push the dialogue. And then from there, go widgets. Alright, for now, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do the blueprint version of this. Unreal can create magic. You got goosebumps when you... I mean, honestly, that's what I really enjoy about Unreal, especially for, like, VFX folks. Is, like, it's literally just you open the editor and you can get some really awesome results. Especially if you're already using, like, previous, renders or anything like that. It's much different. And also, good night, Shadow. I hope you have a good night and all that. Okay, it's PDA. Oh god. I'm just wait, what is it now? So it's this one. I have two of the same class. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're just gonna get that. We're gonna name this the dialogue. Okay, we're gonna get object. We're probably going to get the... Okay, so that's where we'd get name. And then get dialogue itself. And from here, get... how would it not be then? Get... That's interesting. So... That's dialogue, this is then that. Why can't I just get NPC? Interesting. Alright, and then this we're gonna get. And then here. So we'll probably set... Oh, you know what? I think it was where I used to say set starting dialogue. Which we're just gonna... It's gonna be a much simpler system right now, so... But this should be a variable still at some point. Right, and then we're gonna say, oh, we're gonna get that. But yeah, also if anyone from the raid, oh sorry, I got my dog. If y'all can hear him, Captain, shush. If anyone from the raid, if you're doing game dev, anything like that, art, whatever, feel free to share it in chat. Or if you do streams yourself, whatever. Always happy to see what other people are working on. Oh, my hand twitched right there at the end, and all right, there we go. So this would be the dialogue choices. Early updated, nice. Hey, it's more updated than mine. Hey, you got some really cool stuff up here, though. Hey, but... you think you're done? Tried to build project again, and oh no! What happened? Oh. Also, you had to say that right when I just broke a struct. I'm sorry. That's terrible timing for both of us. I'm not trying to make fun of the situation. You had it working. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, honestly. Also, I'll save that. Or you'll follow on ArtStation so I can see you when you update it and post it. No idea, just say U objects. Oh, okay. I mean, you can feel free to either message me or send it in the dev help stuff, and I'll check it out after stream. Okay. I mean, we might be able to get something working. Hopefully. Alright, we don't need any of this. But what I'm looking for is going to be this right here. Oh, hey. Text. We're gonna set text. Hello? Please. Oh my god. Why can't it just pop up set text first? I know it's in there. There we go. Alright, so by default, we should be able to do that. Let's call this as a function. Or custom event. Same thing. So this is going to be update text. Right. Then at that moment, we're going to get the... So what is this break into? Oh, let's say get. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, good luck, honestly. Yeah, and tomorrow I'll be free, too. Or I guess tomorrow's Thursday, huh? I'll be more free than I was today, where half my day was gym time. I think tomorrow we do about like an hour or so in the morning. And I'll be down to hop on. Alright, so get. And then from here, what are the members in here? Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so that's the next dialogue to go to. After this, that's the okay, so that's gonna be implemented in the button. Okay. So that's probably gonna be these buttons. Top. One. Trying to think. I mean, technically, it could just go like this. And then it's but 1, 2, 3. Cool. So get this. Get all 4 of these. Let's get those. All right. Oh, hello. We're just gonna make array. For now. And then for this, just get this back. Hey. I'm trying to think if that should be the opposite way. Because we'll set it to be where we say, hey, how many dialogue choices are there? Enable that many buttons. Hey, I gotta update that emote. I like painted it very poorly. I mean, overall, I just need to finish my emotes. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I mean, first I should see if this works. Let's just make sure. I don't even know what this has. Hold on. I guess it should also be current, or no. I think there should be two different dialogues. There should be current dialogue and then next dialogue, but it depends on, like, to write it on the screen. Let's go and just selected dialogue. I don't know. I'll expand on this later when we got time. Okay, cool. So set the text. This text would be dialogue. This we're gonna get from. Hey, Practical. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. We're gonna have to push to here. So on. I think on activated. Sorry, I'm thinking about like 100 things. Because we'll do on activated, play like a fade in. Right. Hello, please. There we go. Like wasn't selecting it. So we can just do. Be this one, right? Yeah, so horizontal box. And then not the overlay slot, just the horizontal box. And from here, say that's a transform. And we'll just do seconds worth, right? Set those, and then here we just do inflation, and then scale. Scale, and then ta-da! And what I like to do is add a little bounce. So you actually just go over the goal. Right. Makes it look a little more like negative 10. Right, so now we got a little ta-da! Like it fits in place, right? You can kind of go back and forth, see what we like. Nah, I think that's too much. Oh, so it, yeah. Ta-da. Okay, cool. And then let's just move the scale right here. None of this matters. Ta-da. Okay, cool. I think by default all those need to be hidden. All the button options. We'll call this, have it set already, whether or not it should be visible, I guess. And an ad starts on for people watching on Twitch in a minute and a half. I'll probably get up for it. Okay, cool. So now we just need to work on. So from here, we need to tell this. I guess this is where we need like a. I was gonna say we could probably do like a. Since we do this in multiple widgets, instead of having to get the widget class, we should just have a widget interface. If I didn't already make one, let me double check. Underscore. I did not. Okay, because we're gonna need to do it on like. We need to send like data table, data asset stuff. A couple times. Where am I looking? I haven't made one in here in a while. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot this open. Or no, this is still compiling shaders. Oh god, I shouldn't have opened that project. I'm just compiling a freaking 10,000 shaders on the other screen. Sorry, I'm trying to think. So if we set this, we set that. And ad started. I'm gonna get up. I'll be right back. need to re-export that GIF. Does it go WebM, WebP, whatever it is? I have the thing for it, but I keep forgetting. Okay, cool. So let's go here. So we've got it getting set. Now what we need to do is actually give it a dialogue. And like the best way would technically be like that, but to expose it on spawn. But in the case here, so let's go here. Oh, interface. And then from here, let's get the actual. Where is it? It's under like miscellaneous, right? Or just adding a. Might be under blueprint, I think. Hello, Fur. There we go. Interface. Blueprint interface underscore. I guess this would be like. Widget. It's for now. I should probably do this in Visual Studio, but we already opened and closed that today. We don't need to do that again. No, I'm especially now when these shaders are compiling and streaming. Oh, hey, I think this project's about to open. Oh no. Hey, let's do this. Let's go, hey. Over here. Okay, cool. So this will just be a primary data asset. Object reference. So this will just be a you can just name it that. PDA reference. Alright, and then what we'll do is just this is a send PDA info. Right. We'll do this, implement this. That way we don't, because I was thinking about it, there's like at least 4 widget classes I think we would do something based on this. And they're all different, so it's not like we could just reuse the same base widget. I mean, I guess we could. But rather than having to deal with any of that, like, I feel interfaces just make it easy. Here we go. Oh, I did BPI, huh? Then we have the function. We got the. We could technically. Oh, what is this? Hint phrase value none. Oh, interesting. Oh, is that? No, that should be fine. What the heck? Weird. Okay. Okay, cool. So now it should be BPI. Oh, what I call it? Forgot already. Short-term memory loss. Send info. Send info. There we go. And from there, we just say set this dialog info. We're gonna need to cast. Cast the dialog. We don't know for sure that it will work because who knows in the future what I'll do. And then this one, oh, did I do it wrong? H. This is wrong, so we need. It won't work in the future because it will be this. It will be a different one. Yeah, cast to PDA underscore dialogue. Yeah, we'll update that. That's just being dumb on my part. Cool. And then from there, so like what we would do is just say, specifically in this one, we're gonna send that info, and then get that reference. Oh, and I guess that would then help us with, we could send all the like inventory data, I guess, without getting an I mean, we'll get the inventory for these ones. I don't know what I'm saying. There we go, though. Ta-da. So I would send whatever this space is. Which right now I think would be nothing. And then it's also not setting it, obviously. So let's do... Oh, wait. Okay, so this is a different type. Oh god. I thought we had a... Hold on. I didn't even notice that. Wait. Oh, this wasn't exposed, huh? Current data. Okay, that's just not set by... It's not exposed to the one in the world. Which kind of makes sense not to do, but... it is set to something, so it should do some kind of dialogue. Okay, cool. And then player choices. Player dialogue. This is just going to be... close. Event select. There we go. Nice. Cool. Let's see those. Let's go. So boom, boom. And then in the description, from there, dialogue. We set that. I guess every time we would set this, we would probably every time we set that, we would then probably call the update text. Oh, don't get a reference. What am I doing? Update text. That should work in our weird convoluted way that I was setting up in preparedness for other things. Oh, I just want to sit here and eat some donuts. That is showing the wrong button. Hey, at least this part is working, and then it's not setting up anything. Perfection! What were the warnings? Nothing. Oh, or for each loop, that makes sense. We didn't plug anything into there. Yeah, so let's actually plug stuff in, or unplug that, I guess. This one. Here we go. Oh, yeah. So on activated. So event activated. That's where we do animation fade in. So I think that is, I know it becomes a variable and then it's not listed correctly. You see this? I'm always looking for it here and then it's not there. Get fade in, play animation. Cool. That would be forward. And then from there, update text. Whatever selected dialogue is, that would be... Huh. That'd be whatever our... Also Also, that is weird. So there's PDA. Well, it never shows the, I guess I never noticed that. But that should be it. Is this just failing? Is that what's happening? Probably. I got a dash. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I'll have to check out what you were working on today. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. I'll take care of all your people that are still here. I promise I won't. Dang, I didn't think fast enough to think of some random thing I could do to them. I won't throw them in a fire pit. Or I won't make them test my games and have them crash. Yeah. Oh. I double clicked it. I hate that. I need to turn that off. It's so useful though. It really is. And then I don't have to explore anywhere. I just double click on a node and I'm like, there you go. That's how it works. PDA. Oh, come on, autosave. That's the worst thing ever. When it autosaves and you're setting something already. PDA cast failed. Yep. No, none of that matters, but let's see. It's probably this. No. So I wonder what's happening. Oh no, I closed it too soon, so now we're gonna be stuck with this. Because it never got like the handshake of like, hey, we open. We're calling this, right? You like add a breakpoint. Yeah, obviously. Interesting. Oh, hello. Is it this? No. T main dialogue, right? That's this. I mean, it's getting set. Oh, it's getting set because it's going blank. But then, like, why is it blank? Well, we need to figure out, right? So we don't need that. It would be on this itself. We're setting main. That is main. This I hope is set to 0. It's giving. Oh, it's set to 1. It was giving us a weird error earlier, and I think I must have accidentally bumped it up. Okay, cool. Hey, there we go. Cool. So that's a close thing. Okay, that's not bad. So now we just need to do for each one of these. So get this, get the links. And then really that's how these should be created. But I was just making them myself for now. Get the link there, and then from there, say array. For each. No, not. It's for loop. Or no? Would it not be just for loop? Yeah, there we go. I forget we can't do that with the actual array. We already know that's going to be 1 through 4 every time, right? So it would be length, and that would give us the 0 based thing. So let's just double check. Let's set this dialogue up for like 3, right? Or 2. So it would be this data here, right? Player choice. Like there you go. There's 2. No. Yes. This is also, I guess it would also be then. Let's do like a. Oh, that was still opening. Of course it was. Let's get a greater than. I guess we could do like switch. No, I'm trying to think like. I guess it would be like, yeah, actual switch on it. Where if it's equal to 0, do this. If it's otherwise, do this. When it's equal to 0, which I guess, yeah, I guess it would be -1, right? So -1. Oh, okay. Now I'm thinking, I'm like. I guess we could always end with like the max, you know, like add an extra. Okay. Anyways, because that would be just 0, and then the rest will just read it straight up and do it to that index. Works for me. If it's like this, then for each thing in this, let's just set ability to hidden. And then from there, did you design your own dialogue system? That's what we're doing right now. Even though I already have one technically, but it was made for this project. That's what I was opening in the background. Like technically I already have a dialogue system we could use. But this one doesn't need to be as complex as this one. And I know there's like the plugin for setting some stuff up too as well. But I was gonna say I technically have this where or we could say whatever. Oh, hey, cool. It's broken. Perfection. Because we had this one already. But it's a little more like complicated because I was doing the typewriter effect, right? Like we load it, we set the text, we're then getting the length -1, and we're doing all sorts of like I'm getting if this effect is enabled, then do the typewriter effect, which we just basically send this to a string, and then type one letter at a time. And then from there, we set which buttons are visible in a very dumb way. Well, not dumb, but I do have this, which is what I was just thinking about. So like I set whether it's a single button. If it's a single button widget, And then here we're also only like the buttons in themselves only have so much information. So that's what we gotta fix and see. But there's definitely like stuff like this, the check inventory by name, like by name, because it got rewritten. Inventory. I'm not sure which event it is. I know it duplicated everything. But like this then sets everything up, and it had a little more complexity, where in this one I think I'm just gonna do like it's gonna be able to read the dialogue, open a store, have the dialogue fire an event, which is easy because we just have that in the thing. Where this, I could have the character start moving, like have different events on the character, and like it was very overcomplicated because when I made it. And then we should do that one. But I wanted to open this to be like, what did I do again? But there was a lot of back and forth. Like sending stuff to the dialogue, its widget itself, and then from the dialogue widget, sending it to the character that created it. New blueprint, who dis? Hey, Cog, how's it going? This is my main game. We were looking at the dialogue I do in there. So this is something we probably should do, which is read the sound, or get if it's valid. From there, we're getting the object itself, making sure. Okay, it's actually back here that I want to see. So I think I'm not doing any check. We're doing a refocus on user widgets, but now we're using common UI, so that doesn't matter. We don't need that. So just buttons. So on button press, we're doing these. Right? There's a lot of options. That all have their own little sub things in them. And then if so add quest. Okay, cool. So what I wanted to see was the update buttons. So like, where does this get its information? When I press a button, and then I think I just bind the buttons, right? Main action, button pressed. Oh yeah, and type effect, reset, break struct. Okay, and that's to make sure that it's typed fully. Okay, cool. Oh, and I guess I would need this. I wouldn't necessarily need to set it, but okay. The text, dialog struct. Okay, so this then gets the length. That's those buttons visible. And then where am I actually setting this? I misread that as restroom bot. It's the future. Have you ever needed to go to the restroom but didn't want to get up? Introducing Restaurant Bot. Or Restroom Bot. He'll go to the bathroom for you. Don't ask me how that would work. Okay, and then I'm just doing another loop through here. We're getting the array of this and setting it. Okay, where the heck are the texture? Oh, okay, so we're making an array of, instead of the buttons, or both the buttons and the text, even though we could just get this and then get the text in each. Okay, cool. Also, yay, look at this. The other project, you guys don't get to see any of the rest of it. We just see all these apples. Look at the apples. So many apples. I need to get back into this one. It's the future. Just use its tech beyond. And wavy lore. That's the best kind of lore. Alright, cool. Yeah, so we would just do this. And then just say for each one of these. Or I guess we just get this, right? We just do for loop. We get the index of the button. Nope. Button. Say get. I've seen if I did anything crazy. In there. Break. I recommend always breaking your structs out like this. If they corrupt, then they break here. It can still break in these, but blueprints overall, I mean, shouldn't even have structs. Let's get rid of them. All right. They break. All right. So we're gonna set this, and then. Oy. I'm trying to think. Is it player dialogue? I think that's named for like the dialogue that would be set, right? In S player choice. But then this is already getting. All right, so that gets dialogue. Okay, never mind. Okay, cool. All right, so set text. Oh my goodness. All right, get text. What's the name of the text? Get displayed text, and then from there do that text. Oh, come on. Where is it? This is text. Button array. Are these buttons? Let's see, main button. What do I call it? Common text, okay. Displayed text. Choice. I don't know. Yeah, because that's different. So, played. There we go. And then from here, set text all the way down there. Boom. Ta-da. Hide unconnected. Alright, so now that should. Ta-da! No, yes, replace. Okay. And then we'll also set visible. Also, sorry, I keep moving my mic. Okay, cool. So I mean, this is only going to run X amount of times. If this... Yes, we would just do this. We would just say... I mean, I guess we could run this even before this. We say get length. Yeah, and then get length here. So this length. Trying to think. No, I just clicked a random thing. So this one, we would then say, cool. So I guess we would just do get here. Hey. I guess would it then be +1 for this one? Or just positive get length? Right. Oh no, I guess that would be do another. No, wait. I mean that would be 4 each too. And then how can I get a number and then just run it on the remaining? Is basically what's going through my head. So if we get this, I don't know if we can I think we technically would have to save that as like a local variable to get it. And then say like but I'm trying to say just set visible, right? And do it once. I guess we would just do length. Get length less than. Let's say 3. Because it starts at 0. Or less than 4. Okay. No, even then. Because I'd have to do it twice. I guess it would be the length of this. If length is less than length. Which would be just be 4. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Then do a for loop. Starting at length and last till that length. Right? And I might need to do some plus or minus there. And we'll clean this up. My goodness. There. Oh, and I don't need this. This is, get this one. I think I need I'm trying to think. And I'm terrible at doing math in my head. Because it would be the length of this at max would be 3. Or no. Because 0 counts, right? So it's 3 if it was -1. And that's what this is. Because that would be 0. Is it doesn't have anything in it. And I guess that would be 1 as well. Or no, wouldn't it be? Oh. It'd be 1 if that wasn't -1. There we go. But this is just length versus length. This might need to change. I don't know. We'll see. It should be 2 visible. Nope. Perfection. All right. I guess we should pause here. We should say A. Oh wait, there we go. There's our biggest issue. Besides blueprint being a mess. It might actually have worked, and I just had it. No, perfect. Oh, did I close it? Yeah, I did. My goodness, okay. So there. I'm thinking. How many are in here? I thought it was 2, right? Or what we're getting. And then, so we're saying, oh. So that didn't fire, right? There we go. That was our issue. So it's been working the whole time. We just need to... Okay, cool. So now we just need to bind these. Clean this up too. So this would just be a function. All right. Function, and we'll call this just update button text. Visibility and text. And then from there, I mean, that's kind of the weird part too, right? Let's go like this. And then what are we doing after that? We're saying and really we could just hard set that to 4, right? And we should check. So this would set the, oh, I thought I set it visible or not in there too. No, we're doing it right here. I meant to include that in all that. Also, wait a second. So no matter what we're calling that, I'm trying to think what I did. Where was the branch off at? So this one doesn't call it if it's over, which makes sense. But this overall could just go in there. And then we'll just, oh, I guess that's where it would come in handy, right? Where we wouldn't need to technically, if we do it that way, we don't call it if we don't need to. And we're just moving this into there. But really we could just feed this that data. So let's do, yeah, let's just do that. Let's literally just, and then that, and all that can go in here. This is first index, second index, and then after this is completed, we do that, just so that it's cleaner. Makes a little more sense, readable. Say as I change it in a minute. So do on completed or false. Just skip right to that. And then array. Cool. Now we don't need this. We just need that. That. I mean, I guess really that even takes care of the first one, right? Except the first one, they're always going to be invisible. So I mean, not worth the hassle of it. Okay, cool. As I replace this blueprint with a with an actual widget class anyways. All right, cool. That's a little more readable. And then I guess the big thing would be on button press. So we need to bind. I'm pretty sure these all have like a binding of I got hit dog. Right. So that's what I named it first, and it's like that in every project now. So, oh, I don't. How rude. So this doesn't even have a hit event yet. So on hovered. And then on input method change, that's fine. We need to do on clicked. I guess we could just bind on clicked, right? If we know the name of this, we would just say like for each bind on click. Or I guess no, because we want to send information over. Custom that. And that just tells us the button. I guess that helps, and then from this, we would just get which button in the array that's equal to. Well, let's just do array. Get change. Okay, it's not. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, I mean, this way we can call other events on it too. Let's go here. Match on clicks. Let's make an event. Yeah. Call. Right, and then from there, we can feed it. Let's say we need information here. We need a butt emote, but it's just a widget. Like it's just a button, stock like default gray button. Okay, so this would be the butt, and then this is returning that. So technically we could say class gas to button type, whatever. I got, let's say assign. Okay, cool. And then we'll do reference to self. Yeah, exactly. That's what that's what my butts look like. I mean, now I guess there's the, you got the rounded corners. But it would be something like this. Bind this. On bind. Get the dialogue, specifically the player choice. So it'd be getting this again. I mean, I guess we could just give it a like get it a number when we're sending the information over. I mean, we just literally assign it, right? Get yellow, please. I'm trying to think if I use this other places. Okay, let's just okay. For now, it's just gonna be this. Slot. Slot. No, that's already a thing. Duh. New variable for now. Let's do this. Let's go. Now I'm trying to think. Like, okay, this button doesn't have it, right? This is main button. Where is the screensaver on Windows 10? I don't think there's been a screensaver in Windows itself since like Windows 8. Because they're like inefficient and dumb. You just put hibernate your computer. Like, it's faster to boot up. Saves energy. Your monitor turns off by default, I think, since Windows 7. I want to say. I mean, it's not Windows XP days. But I also might be wrong. Like, I know... Well, it's like, since Windows 7, they do more of a... You time out. Or at least in my head, it's Windows 7. It might have been Vista or like, later. Instead, what they do is they do the login screen, right? So whatever you have your login to, if you want a, air quote, screensaver, you set whatever your it might have been Windows 8, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. That's when they did a lot of Windows, like, redesign. You basically, it just does your login screen, but you don't have to re-log in unless you set it to have to re-log in after 10 minutes. And then that screen you can animate if you want to. But the default power settings make it where that stuff turns off. Like, I bet you could probably, like, re-enable it. But, like, ever since we switched, like, from CRT monitors, they're kind of been useless. Because, you don't have to wait for your monitor to pop up. Hey, look, I was gonna say, this says you can still technically do it, but it's still the lock screen background. I'm trying to think of what I should put here. But I was also, I was looking for the other button type. There's another one in here. I think it's this round butt. Where it's like, yeah, there you go. It's also more useful. Yeah. Especially when it comes to, like, well, I mean, by default, like, I think in most, like, workplace environments now, they just do where you gotta re-log in if you time out. Or at least from what I know. But it also, like, just putting your computer to sleep with how fast it is just to restart is so fast. Yeah, this is what I thought. I was gonna say, I already got it somewhere. What was I sending over? It's just info. For that one. For this one, I feel like we could just send itself over. Like the self as in a variable of self. But I think what we'll do for now is literally just a variable. And it'll be just index. You don't want it to sleep, and I mean, you can set that, right? So you can tell your, I mean, there's also download managers that can run while you're, everything though is all in, like, even with a screensaver, technically, like, I mean, since way Windows, hundreds of gigs. Damn, what's you downloading? Depending on where you're downloading it from, like, I know Steam has a, like, shut computer off by afterwards, and, like, Windows itself has power mode settings for that. Where you can tell it, like, don't turn off if I'm downloading something. But also, like, this, right? So, like, in power settings, you can tell it, like, turn my screen off, but then don't turn off my device. Right? Like, my device wastes 30 minutes of having the screen off, But it turns the screen off after 3 minutes, because, I mean, honestly, anything that actually I would just be sitting here for 3 minutes, it won't turn off on, right? Like, YouTube tells it that it's active, therefore it won't shut off if a video's playing. Netflix, those type of things automatically do that. Any full screen app. And you can also just do these, right? Like the actual... it's not that button. I would say like the control panel sleep ones have a little more options too if you need them. Because they still haven't moved every single thing over. And they no longer list the control panel. But that's generally what I use. It's just I don't turn it off. And then like if I have a full screen app or like so like Unreal, sometimes I'll leave it, I'll forget, and I have it like this. And my computer never goes to sleep. Thankfully I have real time off, so it's nothing too crazy. Also, sorry for the ad break. As I say that, and the Twitch people can't hear me anyways, unless they didn't get an ad, which happens sometimes. Now I'm trying to think. Where's sleep? Oh, power settings. Power options. So if you're able to still see it, you can also just do control panel. And then like this has a little more options for sleeping. Where you can actually turn off hibernate and set different events to happen. And it's got like the multimedia setting. I imagine that's somewhere in the settings, but at the moment I don't know where. Okay, cool. So this will just be a variable. I'm naming it something different so that we can... So it doesn't break with the actual index stuff. Okay, cool. So this would just get this. And then set. Wait. It just means games and asset packs in general. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I got you. Are you saying you don't want to download Call of Duty twice and, you know, take up a terabyte of space? How dare you? Alright, cool. So now we would set dialogue. Oh, I guess we would do that too, huh? I was gonna say we could technically set this on the thing, but oh, I guess we would do that, right? We would just set selected to crap. Okay. So I need to actually pass in I'm trying to think how this is breaking down. Hold on. So the actual stuff is here. These are bait. Oh, trust me, I know. I get. Oh god. If you want to meet little toxic man babies, that's the place to go. I play it because that's where my well, my friend group's been playing, and like the actual in-game, like I just mute everyone half the time. But then other times you'll get some really cool guys. But for the most part, it's just a shit show of, you know. Okay. What was my thinking? Hold on. So in this, we select the dialogue with this. This then will have our go-to dialogue, right? Based on this. So this would be what we're setting here. Correct? I believe so. Now this is where it gets interesting. So maybe we just send that struct over. Because then we need to do a little less on button press. Otherwise, we're gonna have to say, you know, I guess we could just, hello. How's it going? Yeah, and I guess from here we would say we'd probably do a little more checks than this. So now we would say we can just call update text technically, but at a later date, this event on I think it would actually be calling here the first on update text itself. Let's check these other things since we're already getting them. And then like in that we would apply the get, you know, for those other things to activate. And okay, something like that. Either way, it should now work. Where, as long as this is set up right. And by that I just mean it has a more text to say. And I see, so that's where this could come in. If the text type is quit. So I guess we would get that on the button. So here. Event select, so switch. And on this is where we would do that. Which this will probably be punched, like thrown into a function. And this is just like button or choice selected again. It's like behind my mic, so I can't actually misspell. Like I know I did, but then I sorry, I bumped the mic. Yeah, so we could do this, and then only if it is on. This is what we could rework. Is this enum? So like this would probably be single button. Choice selected. I also need to set this in a different way because on the single button stuff. Okay, cool. So this would be just, so by default, let's do that. We can take away, I think, most of these options from this as well. I mean, maybe let's just leave them now, obviously, but these should be just default. So yes, quit, let's say no default. Right, and then like so quit would just be this would be what is it? I forgot if I just remove it or if I have another event for the widgets in here. Push widget main, and then otherwise in fact, no, whatever. Okay. Let's just deactivate widget. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what I was thinking of. Deactivate widget. Yes or no? Yes. Ta-da. Otherwise, okay, we need to set that. This is the button that's actually freaking out. All right, so default event, go to select a dialog. So that would be this. So let's say this. Let's say we hit no. Select a dialog is then this. And this is where, like, I think having that other dialog system would come in handy. We already got this done. Oh no, not this, not option. We need dialog here. And then this would be, wait, is that the right? Not this one. This one. New struct. The dialog itself. There we go. There's something else to say, etc. So let's go here. Let's say open store. So that would just be push widget main, and then what is this? Do I call this anywhere? Just realized it's a random. All right, that's the store now. Hello, mouse? Where are you? Oh, it's grabbing something in there and widget store. Dialog. Widget store. Hello? Oh. That must not be an activatable widget. So let's go here. Change it, or common, yeah. Change that. There we go. And we got store. So the nice thing about common widgets is we won't have to worry about the order here. So we don't actually need this reference anymore. Because when this is deactivated, it will then activate the next thing in the list, which would be this, right? Now granted, granted store. Let's see. So let's have this. Let's then just have settings. Back button. Back handling is in this one. Do that every single time. Display an action bar. Also action mapping should just stay menu. Is back handler. Yes. Granted, those will be filled out later. And then from here. What is my back button? So, because I forget, I was playing around with this, trying to get the enhanced input stuff to work. Which it works now, I think. Some IE menu back button. Hopefully that's in the menu. That would be controls. So, input. IMC menu. Back is B for now. Cool. It won't be displayed because we don't have anything down there yet. So speak. Yes. We'll quit. Oh. Oh, isn't there like a do once on here? Pretty sure there was. No. Wait, oh, both do it now? Oh, God. Wait, is one creating it and I'm just not realizing? Hold on. No. No, it's not. Okay. Now I'm lost. Okay, so... Oh, you know what, too? So we need to do... we need to set that index in here. So on the buttons themselves, we never did that. But I guess we could just, like... We could technically just get the index of where they're at. But just in case I change some other stuff later. What am I looking for? Icons, game menu. Okay. So that would be... I feel like it was working though. So let's do index. Hey. Widget index. Yeah, they would all be 0, right? This whole time. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3. Fine. So yeah, we would. So in the actual dialogue, not button. So that's actually kind of interesting too. We get no first. Or I guess it was probably iterating through this. Doing some weirdness somewhere, obviously. So no should be second, and then list, and then that's where we get to the store from. And I guess I should. It would still be 0. The index there. For this one. And we would say, yeah. No, that makes sense. that technically doesn't need to run. We say go to store. And I guess technically we could do this, like where we say, hey, this would return you to 1 or whatever in the future. And this should be something, honestly, I should make a tool for this so that it automatically fills this out. Rather than just setting it in here. Each thing, because certain things are going to be basically the same. Or it should be, so we say no. Go to 1. Okay. So that A. Still no idea how it's saying no first. It's like it's not even reading this. Because no. I mean, I guess. Oh, that's why. Hey. Not that it should matter. I mean, it should, because that's what we're getting earlier. So no. No then opens up this default, which is then calling these. And oh. No, it should be fine. I'm setting all the buttons invisible, but nothing else. So what is happening here? What are we... Like, nowhere are we... Oh, and I guess this should be set... No, that's fine. Yeah, go to dialogue, right? It's set to... So, go to dialogue 1, go to dialogue 1. This is dialogue 1. Oh, sorry. I had to turn the mic. Yeah, so even if we do like a delay, the next tick. I mean, is this, yeah, let's just do this. Is this, just getting called? Print. String. That's odd. So no. Oh, it doesn't even get called. And then we can't do it again. We'll get rid of this for now. I think it's on. Like, I think I was gonna do like an on destroyed. Okay, so let me keep that open. There's something we're calling. So on. No. Oh, that calls quit. On yes. Oh, okay. So, on this, when there's no button, right, that's where we just do, let's just make an event for now. Make a function, I mean. Do the same little button setting. Buttons, hidden. That's true. Or, yeah. Single. Option. more in line with what we should set. Set that false. We should probably do that first, but I think one of the things is obviously we're just listening to choice selected, but we need to listen to so on triggered if let's get this if otherwise it would be on that and then I guess so this is where it gets we just call choice selected choice selected 0, and I guess this would make sense anyways because we're a controller, and then we would get widget and focus technically, right? At least we're false here. But I think that on clicked would also get called, and it would be fine. So let's just double check what menu accept is. Input menu accept E. Okay. So go here. Accept. Yes. Yes. No, nothing. Okay, cool. Let's debug that. Nope, come on. What got called there? So A, it got called by default. Which is weird. So well, I guess that would call on, yeah, there we go. And then from here, could call choice selected. Hello. We're on this one, right? Yeah, it should be listening to it. Because in the class default, we're setting menu. E. Yeah. Menu accept, right? Let's do on started, maybe. Is this front? Is that not getting set somehow? Let's see. Okay, no, it's just not listening to it. I'm trying to think. So this should work. Does these listen? Oh, you know what? I forget. I think these have... I mean, it fires for the first time. So that's the weird part, right? So, like, when these are still visible, it fires, and it's fine. But after I set... So, like, if I did this, right? But I guess, what if we do this? What if we just set this to... I mean, that's the same thing, right? Like... I was gonna say, like, set the focus for it, but... Even if I just do this, right, it won't call. Hey, Prismatica. We're just making a dialogue system. I was seeing why the input action wouldn't fire off. It works when the buttons are shown, but not when they're hidden, and I get that. That's why, that's probably the default navigation is actually calling it. Yeah, the fun stuff. Let's see. So it's not even calling it. I didn't actually. So I think. Oh. How about you? What you been working on? Hope all has been fine. Yeah, so it didn't even call it technically the first time. So it's calling the built-in navigation stuff. Which technically it should call. Because we're in... I guess we can check that. Let's double check that it's in UI and game mode or just game mode. We're not setting that, I don't believe. Yeah, we're not. It might just be something broken in my build. Doing some project right. Nice. Those are always fun, but also at the same time, like... It's such a hassle where it's just like... Depending on how much stuff you're refactoring. You know, I mean, you know, I don't need to explain it to you. Where it's just like, I both want to do this thing, but also, like, I want to ship a title. Okay, cool. And we're not calling this because we're in here. So this shouldn't be getting called. Because this is set up to be called in here with this new mapping setting. So from there, yes, we should have is focusable. But overall, this is the stuff where it's just like there's a little quirk to it, and maybe we... I think in my other one we just bind, like bind the key presses. But I'm thinking what's happening is we need to like set game in UI mode. This should happen automatically, as in the like this being assigned in here is supposed to make it where basically it gets automatically. There are so many circular dependencies. Yeah, that always sucks where it's just like I mean, obviously it's the more you do stuff, the more you learn, and then it ends up being where it's like, oh, look how I did this completely terribly. Like I already had a dialogue system for my other project, but like we're just remaking it because like I'd rather just make it simpler. I always loved like because I still have old projects and stuff where like we could just go to like the reference viewer and like the older versions of them, and it's just like, oh hey, we're loading the map and everything else with it. As I can't find that now in like my eyes. But like that would be always fun where I'm like, because I'm in there. We're just like, oh. I mean, now we just lucky you got those, but just, like all of these don't need to be loaded with that. Like this isn't terrible, because it's just the stuff that's in it. But it's like, it used to be where like, I remember like the biggest issue I had with my main project was like everything referenced the character. Like by the class. Because when I started, I didn't use interfaces as well as I should. So this should be firing. It's not. Only when the action is triggered and current input mode is game. Okay, so we can do that. So it might be because the game isn't. Player controller. Or at least that's when it's guaranteed to be firing. Because we're not pausing in this. So I'm thinking. That was never printed, right? Never said hello. This, no, it did not. I'm thinking the enhanced input stuff just isn't working again. With this. Because it keeps going back and forth. Where it's actually working or not. Because we are setting it correctly. Gamepad input. I forget which area it actually is in. I mean, actually, one way to test, right, is literally just to see if the common UI section of this is working. Is go here. Let's say on back button. Is back handler. Add it to that. Force activation focus. Probably not. Auto activate. Not modal. So on deactivated. Actually, I don't even need to do an on deactivated event. That'll just set it automatically because by default it just hides it. We'll do it later, but not right now. So it'd be B. Okay, so deactivated is working. So the actual common input part of it's working, which is why we're seeing what's called work. The actual and then it's menu accept, which menu accept is the same thing we're trying to set to here. So what I think is happening is that accept action, we're overwriting it. I think what we need to do is if maybe just shrink this, right? Just make it where it's impossible to see. Put it off the screen. Like set it actually to stay visible in focus. No, it should be so. We need to make sure that these need to be interactable when selected. Trigger clicked on selection. Okay. Always like there's a couple like common UI things where it's like you have to make sure this button is clicked and this button's clicked, or else you're going to be calling every single one of these buttons. Like if all of these are set to accept, then they all fire. Unless we do, you know, XYZ. I haven't done widgets in a long enough time to be like, this is the issue. So we don't need this, but it should be, I guess we should be able to still do this, right? We should be able to say, hey, set everything to invisible. And then, like, I mean, just literally get the thing. I don't need the array. I know what it's going to be. It's this one. So main but. Right. I wonder if we set the focus. Set user focus. No, it's not set user focus. It's set. Is it keyboard focus? That's just to hack it in. Reconciliation. And then visible. I just said collapsed. Okay, so I fully lose control on this. Interesting. What do I do here? Let's open this. Maybe I already had, I forgot if I had the, I think that's why dialogue was broken in that, is the common UI version of it wasn't done. Not that I even need to use common UI, but we already have it going for us. Okay, so on accept, it automatically is clicking these. I guess we should just get like a, like maybe this should be a button itself as well. So like replace this image. With a button. Or I guess we should just do, so we could do this. On the actual whole screen. Let's do a button, because the button handles all the activation stuff really nice. Right, so just button. This is gonna have like no opacity, no nothing. Hello, get up there. I guess it could be on top. And then let's do yes. There we go. Hello? Why no? There we go. And we'll just set this to be full screen button. Right, and this by default is going to be collapsed. Until I look in there, and there's probably some easy fix to this. I mean, setting game mode alone I think would help, but hello, please. Now I'm trying to think. So we have our in my enhanced input project, but I guess I always have a button to press, so it always okay. Collapsed. And then just do this where we say full screen button, get that visibility, and then let's just set it to visible. Otherwise we set it to collapse. And then just, yeah, this feels really hacky. Oh, and I guess it should be a thing, but gosh darn it. Okay. I was gonna say it should be a this, so it has an index still, but we're just gonna call it in here. Ah! Hey, it worked eventually. Something happened, and it worked eventually. Perfect. Okay, so what's happening is it's not staying invisible, which is weird. We got it to work by breaking it. It's perfect. I love it. It's this is so hacky. Like that is like tying two strings together and calling it a phone. We need to just on everything. Realistically, I probably should call. It doesn't even need to be full screen, right? It could be this little tiny dot, and it's still gonna accept the. Or I guess it's full screen so that mouse can hit it, huh? Mouse can also hit it at that point. Okay, cool. I hope I turned off the correct one. Yeah, I didn't. I'm sorry to blind you guys. Because it's on selected or whatever on Hubbard. So normal. Hubbard. Let's do this. Copy. Paste. No? Okay, cool. Oh, did it work? Hold on. No, it didn't. Background. No, isn't it just this one? Or do I gotta set it everywhere? Right? It's just that one. Yeah, background color. I was like, I thought I set that one already. Perfect. Okay, so that's where something goes weird. So the on clicked works here. I cannot hit E though. To just hit the next thing though. So I'm thinking I mean, it's probably a navigation thing, right? So it's not this set focus, but there's another yeah, user focus. Like that. But I think it's in is it in here? Because it's not this one. Because we want it to be this, but we want to say set navigation. No, set focus. Yeah, that is this. There's two different. That one sets that. So that would be if we're doing the set focus in this, which is on focus or whatever. This is the part I wish I knew a little more. And I know that in Blueprint, it also is just a little funky, like the default navigation. And let's set this. So let's say. Also, I like how I can't select nothing. Apps. Clicked. Yes, folks. Okay. Sometimes it should only be mouse clickable and never keyboard focused. Okay, so I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's like a custom this is where like widgets can get from complex to simple. It's like in the focus stuff for it. The set focus. focus. That's the focus. Keyboard focus. That is enabled. I wonder. Showing player, that's fine. I wonder if that's all I need to do. Because I want to make sure that the input works too. I guess it's also because I'm doing on. No, on click should also be called on the activation. Oh, you know what? This is where I'm screwing myself up, aren't I? This is just a button. So if this is a common UI button, also we need to use the other stuff more. Like this technically could have been the list view, and then just create them dynamically. Common button. Oh, is button not listed in here? Well, let's change it to this button base. Yeah, just common. Oh. Button base. Take that. I guess that would be like the. I guess this doesn't even need to be full screen. It just needs, yeah. And then from here, say style none. Hide this. High alpha. Button clear. And then the text. Play into action. Nope. No. And this just need to be set to. Right, these all get set to accept, right? Yeah, menu accept. I guess it wouldn't be set to that, right? It would just be set to. There wouldn't be a triggering action, but then we would say. Man, I was. Oh, because I think it's one of the buttons inside of it that actually sets this. And then for this, we actually need to say text. Text needs to just be blank. And then we set it here. And then I think I don't actually need to set either of these. Okay. Ah. Here we go. We would bind. Green. Get that. Bind event. I got. full screen, right? Is that not the... That's the button. Full screen. Fine. Yeah. Button clicked. Oh, what the heck? Where's the... I got it. Didn't it still have it in it? Button base? It's not button base. Oh my god. Okay. Menu. What? Ah. How do I make button? Oh, main. Main button. We're gonna get it one of these days. Full but clear. Alright, so that needs to be fixed. I need to not have both those things. Yeah, it would be... No, it wouldn't be this. It would just be that I got hit. I'm not calling it the same just so I don't have two arrays. I guess we... whatever. I was gonna say technically we could, but we... it's fine. Okay, cool. So we do need to update this one. But... And then but. Full but. All of the but. Okay, cool. Also, there's an ad in 2 minutes. I forgot if I said that. I like said it in my head and then forgot to say it. Ta-da! Cool. Okay, so now all we need to do is actually set on here. Clear. Duplicate that to be button style invisible. Okay, cool. And just every single option. Just in case. Let's do this. Oh. Let's go like this. Copy. Paste. Paste. Cool. Button padding, nothing. Text style, nothing. That. Visible. And then also set it to hide input action. And then set this nothing. And then that should be set to hide. That's fine. Display an action bar. That's okay. Okay. That took a little too long, and it's still way hacky. But cool. So now what we need to fix, if you notice, because I already know how to fix it too. We set this stuff to collapse now, rather than just go invisible. So it's fixing it's breaking the offset. So we just need to set hidden. That one's fine collapsing. And then is there anywhere else that's changing? I think no. Or no, there is. It's right down here. Update text. And then in here, right? Okay, that still does hidden. Cool. And then this should be just the. So I know you don't have to add it anymore, but return. Cool. Perfect. So now we should set locked. So it definitely isn't working because normally, the enhanced input when you have it on here, like if we set, I guess we can open the project, right? So I have the enhanced input project that I never released, or common input, I should say. And it might be an enhanced input issue with this specifically, which I won't be able to debug then, but we'll test it there. Or at least look back at the stuff we had done. Because I think, let's not do that. Should call back. That's fine. These don't have to be set anymore, which that is working. And then for multiple menu stuff. Okay. Let's maybe look at some stuff. I think. If I remember right, what I'm thinking is I might be doing some stuff wrong. So that's gonna call the first button it finds, and that's my issue that we're having here. This whole setting the input action. I think what we need to do is, so this project, right? We have buttons. We're not moving. We can't move. We only gain control once we do that, right? So widgets, main widget. It's just this. Probably should have released this when we made it, but it's not even worth it now because it's changed. It broke. Displaying input action, all that stuff. Like we got all that. So game pause for one helps that not move. Go here. Okay, so our desired input mode, I thought we set it in here. I thought we say menu mapping, right? You need to change what happens in the widget on back press by default. Also, welcome back from the ads, anyone that got them. So when you need to change something that happens on back press by default, you can only set the visibility. Yeah. So that I know. On start button, give control back. That's fine. This isn't used here because we need to deactivate all. Okay. Okay, because we give it on deactivated. Perfect. So on the other one, leave, we push this widget. I'm trying to see, and then in this widget, it's back and confirm, right? So I think we actually just need to show this, but not actually tell it to press that, and that would fix our issue. Because what's happening right now is we're binding all buttons to whatever the first visible button is in the list with my bad. Whatever the first button is, it basically looks over this list, right? And calls whatever the first thing is in focus with binding. So like this should be right, we can just hit leave, back, okay, leave. Oh, I don't even remember what those buttons are. Let's remember what the common UI. Here we go. What is this one? So input menu. So back is escape. Okay, so E here. Okay, and this project's working. Yeah. Because I did hit E there. It's just not set up here on this one to accept E. And the metadata is set correctly there. Cool. I think we actually updated this the other day too. So let's go start. So this one would be how do we do this one? Where I want it to be the same for both. Did I do it like on hover? Or did I just not do it? So the initial focus widget, that's fine. Okay, I think that's why it broke, right? So we updated to this style and then just erased what we had. So what we need to say is just accept, right? And then back. And that would work. Well, that would fix that. Hello. Oops, I accidentally hit Blender. Ah! Or something. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Blender. Yeah. Okay. Close that. I think my brain just breaks sometimes on the common UI stuff. I probably honestly should look at the Lyra project. Okay, so here we need to set focus, and then we have this, which this is all based on clicking, and then broken. Cool. So that doesn't work with this because we did not reset the back buttons. Nice. And then this, I forgot what this is. Oh, this was the same thing, but I think, oh, we were using that one widget for this one, I think. Okay, cool. So this is where we say, do I have Lyra? I was gonna say, I know it's something like, probably this, right? So I mean, I guess we can technically apply this to different things, right? We can say, like, realistically thinking about it, a normal, like, choose your own, you know, game in this scenario actually probably would, be like this is except, let's select that off. You know, this is back or whatever. This is menu left, menu right. Let's just say, right? Because those are my only buttons we have available at the moment. In menus. And it wouldn't be, I guess that's more how I want it to be, right? If I want it to be where you can just quickly hit X for the second option every time, or if you want to have it where you want to, you know, like go through the list and select the correct one and on-clicked on the list. Which would be, I guess this would be nice because then on keyboard too, you're technically, hey, look at that, we had a button. We got a button. Oh, interesting. So yes, clicked, and we're in the store. Cool. So, now I guess we could just do this. I guess how would we do that, right? We would say, I know that, I think there's an option actually. I guess I'd have to find buttons using input. Oh, I guess it would be where we say, like, on hover, whatever, show this icon, type of thing, because we would just do the, you'd still read from the same area, and we would just say, find the menu, because I guess it would be same here, where we're saying A for that, alright, so, store, oh, both these also need to be updated. This is common text. That way I don't have to, that way we don't have to worry about it being, that's interesting. There we go. That way you won't have to worry about styles, and can just go like this for each type. Which is great. I guess Lyra technically, like, they have their, it's, their, okay. I'm like, I actually have this set up, and we can actually just look at it. It would be in here, and it would be the pause menu. Right? The pause menu is set up all the same in this. I'm pretty sure it's a button on it. Like, it's to not consume the input, but the widgets mini pause, right? So each one of these. What is this? Oh, the bar down there. What is this? Oh, that. Okay, so this would be set to nothing. But then on construct, blah, 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 blah. What the heck? Cloud. You know what? I think this is just done in the button, right? But with text. And then we just say on click, do this. Oh, do I know it? Oh, okay, button configuration. So we're setting it here based on. So that is something that is a setting in here. Instead of setting it per button, like these are still getting set just in a widget. It's getting this, getting accept. And then I think from there, it's a thing about this, right? It's desired focus. Okay, I think it might be in part of the. It's some weird combo of this, right? Like, it supports activation focus, which means larger screen that possesses. Okay. I'm not doing anything on hover. Voice selected. Destroy. Okay, so I might not actually set anything. Interesting. Okay, cool. I know I set desired focus. Maybe that's what does it. Is it like setting the desired focus correctly? To that button. Interesting. This is not that, obviously, then. On back handle, close, remove from parent. Yeah. Interesting, then. I think I don't actually show this, ever. I wouldn't know, though. Because I don't have this filled out. Okay, cool. Let's see. Maybe it's in this? No. Selectable display. Not interactable. Hide it. No. It's definitely an overridden setting. I just don't remember where it gets overridden. I thought it would be this. Interesting. Because it definitely works, because it doesn't just call the first thing. But then from there, who knows? All right, so either way, these are going to need action bars. And that's the thing, right? So, so do we have? Yeah, this is the action bar setup. So this would be that here. That's what I hate about like not. I mean, it sucks. Like there's just so much of the internet. Like by the time you explore other parts, you forget other parts. You know. And we've been doing tons of other stuff rather than this. So this I also need to add to the other previous window. The dialogue. I guess that would be. And now I'm like this. There we go. Basically, these just add the buttons that you can press on the screen to automatically do something. So like B. So that's where like the backhandler button in here comes in handy, and the defaults of whether or not you want that to show in the action bar. That would be like, you know, games have on the bottom where we like press B to go back. You basically have it automatically handled for you in this one, which is really nice. Not having to worry about it, just because inputs are weird. Okay. So on this one, in here, we should probably not set this. Let's just go UI mode. In fact, I think if I don't set that, we still get regain control, right? So let's go set game paused to true. Right. And then set UI mode only widget in focus. So plus any input that we have. Do not lock. And I think I already show it. I forget already though. I might need to show. And then on deactivate, which I think. Do we still have overrode? Probably not. I guess not on deactivate, but sorry. Let's go here. Let's go on back handle back action. We can call this right. Set game mode paused. Whoa. I'm pretty sure I don't have to set the widget mode like I am, but right. That because this should only get called when we call that back action. Okay, cool. And then for now, we're gonna skip this too. I think we don't need it. Because setting the UI the config should set it. So yes, say something. So back action. I think we still need to call. Okay. Is that? I remember we did something like that before, so now I'm like, what did I call? There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, that's all we need. I think. So boom, boom. Store. Normal logic. Okay. So on the store exit, so open store here. Before we do that, we should also set the dialogue to whatever this is, and then I guess from there we would say update text, because we're not calling that again, are we? I think on activated though, or we don't do on activated. Let's just try it. They event on activated, or we're already doing that, right? On activated. Do that, and then on this fade in finish. So animation finish. That's when we call update text, right? So it'd be this, construct, and then technically, if that's the case, okay, no, we still send, but then in our send info, we don't need that, right? Because now it's gonna look the same, but it's gonna, so it updates it after as well. So I think by default it needs to not show anything. Oh. So we wait until animation finished and then set visible. Interesting. There's a lot of back and forth we can go there. I think let's I need to fix that animation thing. I hate it. I hate anything like that popping up. That's good progress though. We took a little long because I'm using the enhanced input and common UI. And I think it's broken in my, let's just see if there's any more enhanced input. And then let's do common UI. I think and then wasn't there a damn, I feel like they added a dialogue. Like something. But let's see this. Let's go project settings. I bet there's something. Oh, you know what it might be? We might need the metadata stuff figured out, but I think we have that. Let's see. User settings. No, I think it's fine. We just auto load, visibility. Okay, take that away. Nothing there. Okay. I was just seeing if there was anything. So it's somewhere in here that we're missing. So we got that on. We got that on. No. Yes. Yes. And then I think this, right? I think we need to set up the actual buttons. Stuff. But no, let's go. Okay, okay. I got it now. Let me try that. Meters. That's the best way to know. Let's just go here. Grab the cord. Step 1. Actually plug in a controller. Because I think that would... I mean, it should be... Oh, that's a new one. Oh, no. I was trying to walk us over here. Where's the point? Where's the point? Oh, it doesn't know. Hey, that's not set up right. Okay, so no input here. Okay, and then no back button set up. Okay. And I don't even see that stuff. Rude. Rude. Oh, that's something I need to plug in and fix. I think what we're gonna do, though... I'll probably look a little more into that. For now... let us go see who's streaming. The Game Developers Choice Awards are going on. We could watch those. Let's go. You know what? We haven't rated a little bit. Let's go see. Looks like oh, his stream's ending. Never mind. You know what? We'll go. You know what? JV is streaming. I'll send you guys over to another game dev. JV's done some awesome stuff over the years. But here you go. Hope y'all. As everyone left because they're like, you're leaving, I'm leaving. I was too late. No, you're good. But yeah, go. Let's go hang out over there. I'm gonna probably fix this all up because I can't think on stream. But I need to have some dinner and stuff like that. I should be streaming. I don't know, some other time. Anyways, see you guys later. If you guys haven't already, hit that follow button. You can also subscribe on YouTube, where I'm co-streaming, and then join us on Discord or these places. And yeah, see y'all later. Oh, YouTube.